And let me show you guys it again so you guys get reminded. And then I'm gonna explain it to you guys briefly. So whenever you guys are stuck, you guys know which steps to take and which, which flow you guys get to bring your client and your business. And here it is. Let me show you guys the picture. Hold on. So hold on, screen. Let me share my screen with you guys, start broadcasting. Okay, and then do you guys see my do you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let me show you the keynote. Can you guys please take a picture of this? So you guys, I know it's mumbo jumbo right now, but it's all, trust me, just trust the process is gonna make sense later on. So you guys have a a cheat note on how the flow goes in our business. Can you guys take a quick snap picture of this so you guys have a reference of and let me know once you guys are done taking a picture or a screenshot of this.
Done.
Done?
Done.
Kevin, you done?
Yes.
Done.
Okay. Okay, everybody is done with it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, okay. Let me put you guys back on so I can see you guys. Okay. Okay, so anyway, so this is how our this is, because it took me several years before I can picture it in my head and understand the flow, because sometimes when you go into the training and you're doing the business, you get mixed up of if you're doing the business or not. And I want to show it to you guys so you guys understand the flow in which the steps that you should take in order for you guys to achieve your goal or your business goal. So the first thing, this is based from what we learned from our great mentors, and I just put it all together. So first thing that our mentor taught us is to take the product as if your financial future depends on it. So this is you. First thing that you have to do is to learn, to take the product. And that's the first thing he told us. When he told us that, we just listen and do exactly what our mentor told us. So we took the product and we had great result, right? So we had great result, and that's what we start sharing with the people. So now, after you have the great result, then he told us to package a story. He said that our story is worth $1 million. And that's what we did. We did exactly, and that's what we start telling our family. That's what we start telling, bringing out there in the community. And that's when our organization start growing. And this is what happened. So I know you guys, most of you guys are, doing Nutrition Club. Some of you guys are, so let's say this is Nutrition Club. Some of you guys do weight loss challenges. Some of you guys got into the business because of, the product, right? The product. Weight loss challenges. Some they're doing the booth camp. Some of you guys got attracted because of the business. So all of us, like me, for instance, I got attracted with the business. All of this are doors, or what you call, it all funnels down to the invitation, right? These are all doors to invitation. So what we're gonna do in this training is we're gonna master each and every, aspect of this flow charts, so you guys get good at it. So you guys, especially you guys in Guam, you guys are good in Nutrition Club, so wellness evaluation and weight loss challenges and stuff. These are all doors and invitation. So after you guys got invited, after you guys got invited to the business or the product, then they showed you the presentation. So this is another thing that we will master. We will master the presentation, so you guys can do the wellness evaluation. Yeah, and then after that, you know, this is what our mentor told us, you know, there's pennies in sale, but the fortune in the business is follow-up. In follow-up, that's where you build, you know, relationship. That's where you build, you know, relationship with your customer, and they not only love the product, but they love your service. They love, you know, the VIP treatment that you give them, and that's how they get hooked with, like what I said, not only with the product but your service as well. So they love you and they love the product as well. And our main goal is for us, for them to get result. It's important that, you know, whatever you promise or whatever your client wants, you give them result. Otherwise, if they don't get result, that's when they stop doing the business, and that's when they stop taking the product, right? So after they get result, that's when their belief grows. So after they get an amazing result, that's when their belief grows. And that's what it is. All this process that we're doing over here is just a transfer of belief. So we're making sure that all your methods of doing the business is funneling. So after you get the result, we want to make sure you expose your client, or you expose your business part, or your client to the business. And how do you do that? We have the weekly exposure for the business, which is, you know, we have the 101 HOM. We have the weekly HOM, in which there's like 10 or 20 people that are gathered together. And then we have, this is the weekly. We have the monthly STSs. And with you guys in Guam, I know you guys already have the SCSs. So it's important that we expose them to the big events. And then we have the LDW. Excuse my writing, guys, because, you know, I'm trying to write everything down in this whiteboard. So LDW, but our main goal is to them to see the big picture, which is the extravaganza. Who's excited for the extravaganza?
Me. Woo!
Where is it at?
Because in extravaganza, well, where is it at? There's one.
Yeah.
If you're based here in the U.S., the extravaganza is going to be in San Antonio, Texas. But if you guys are based in, you know, Asia or Guam, you guys can plug in too. I think the closest to you guys is like Thailand. There's one Korea, stuff like that. But Thailand is good because they speak, you know, English and stuff. The other places, I don't know what language they use over there, but it's all over the world. And you guys can go to Europe, and there's extravaganza. The reason why you guys want to take them to extravaganza is because you want to expose them to, that's the biggest event of the year, wherein the top distributors gathered together and they share, you know, their success in the business. They share their result, they share the products and everything. It's really powerful. And once they see this, their belief, just imagine there's 30,000 people that are gathered together, that are, you know, excited about the business, excited about the product. They're excited about, you know, Herbalife, and it's pretty powerful. So you guys should see it. So right now we're creating the weekly coaching. Later on, we're gonna start having the HOM, which is, you know, HOM is weekly. And then you guys, if you guys are based in Guam, you guys already have your STSs. Make sure you guys, you know, go to STSs, and then quarterly we have the LDW, and our main goal is to get them to the yearly biggest event, which is the extravaganza. And what happened if you guys keep doing this event right here, that's when you start producing, you know, diamonds. That's when you start producing diamonds in your business. And that's the main goal. The main goal in this business, I know you guys are making great money in Nutrition Club, but what's gonna free you guys to, you know, to travel, what's gonna free you guys to do whatever you guys love to do, is when you guys start duplicating. And the best way to duplicate yourself is first to attend the events and bring your team to the events. And that's when you start, you know, duplicating one 1 diamond, 2 diamond, 3 diamond, and that's when your royalty starts growing. Over here, you start making retail money. Over here, you start making wholesale, you start making royalty money, and all the 7 streams of income. That's when you start plugging into the events. Cannot emphasize enough the importance of event. But this is just to show you guys the flow. This is just to show you guys our flow of the business. So a lot of people come in with the product, and the other side, some people come in with the business. We're gonna teach you guys and master it, master this fundamentals right here, because method of doing business keeps changing, but guess what? The fundamental doesn't change. So all of this, the main purpose of this training is for you guys to master each and every one of this, so you become like the best distributor, and for you guys to duplicate yourself, so you guys can be free to do yourself, start creating passive residual income, which later on is gonna free you guys, which later on is gonna pay for your mortgage, which later on gonna pay for car payment and everything. And that's beautiful. And that's beautiful. And that's how we're planning to grow this business, and just plug in, because it's gonna be exciting. So this is our flow. Okay. I know it's mumbo jumbo right now, but later on it's all gonna make sense. Okay. So after seeing this right now, I have the first lesson that our mentor taught us is to take the product as if your financial future depends on it. So our call to action for you guys is first, can you guys write this down? Okay, first thing that our call to action, or our assignment and homework for this week is first is start getting back to the product. First, start getting back to the product. Number 2 is to take a picture of yourself. To take a picture of you. Hold on, let me get rid of this Zoom call. Okay. Stop sharing. Okay. Some great coaches to other people. It has to start from us. In order for us, to inspire people, it has to start from us. So it's 2020. I know you guys have health goal, and this is the way to go. So take picture. And then the third thing that I want you guys to do is, go to your nearest nutrition club and get a Tanita body composition, go to a Tanita scale and just take a picture of your weight, of your body composition. And because that's the most accurate thing. So, if you guys can turn it into, if we can turn it into, our senior, or we can turn it into whoever is our body, or post it on, we're going to have a group, what do you call that?
Our FB group. Our
Facebook group. Post
Yeah.
it over there. So the latest is by Wednesday. Is everybody clear with that?
Yes.
So first
Yes.
thing, take the product. Second is take a picture of ourselves. And then next is, get a Tanita body composition measurement. And then because for next week, I'm going to explain each one of those Tanita measurements, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do a wellness evaluation.
So that's due by Wednesday?
The latest.